Hello students, in this video I am going to continue your chapter Silk Road from where from I have left in the previous video. Okay, so we studied till now that author reached a city named in that local place is Darchen. Okay, and in Darchen he got his nostrils blocked. He had a lot of problem. He's struggling with the problem. Let's see that. As you all know that this chapter is about Mount Kailash. Okay, author is going to have a Kora of Mount Kailash. Kora is called. It's a ritual practice in which the devotees take a round circle of Mount Kailash, which is a very pure place as per Hindu mythology. So author says now, I lay back down and tried again. Author once again laid on his bed and tried again. What he tried? He tried to sleep, but same result. Again the same result, he could not sleep. I was on the point of disappearing into the land of Nod. Now author says that again he laid on the bed, and while he was at the point of disappearing, means he was at the position of into the condition of into the land of Nod, means where you are going to Nod means sleep, means as he laid on the bed once again for and tried to sleep, and he was about to sleep when something told me not to, but something told him from his inner conscience, from his body, that he could not sleep. Why? It must have been those emergency electrical impulses. Again, it might have been that our body has various type of signals when we have any problem in our body, so that is called electrical impulses. Okay, so as author was about to sleep, but all of a sudden he was not able to sleep because his body showed some activity, but this was not the same as on previous occasion. He had electrical impulses on previous occasions also, but this electrical impulse was not the same as the previous occasions. It was a different one. This time I wasn't gasping for breath. On previous occasions he had a struggle in breathing also, but this time author could not have any problem in breathing. Actually, I was simply not allowed to go to sleep, but anyhow he was not able to have a proper sleep. Sitting up once more immediately made me feel better. All of a sudden, while author was not able to sleep, he laid, but he was not able to sleep. He sat up, and sitting up once more, it made him feel better, because might have been that as he sat, his nose became a little bit of clear. I could breathe freely. He could breathe normally, and my chest felt fine, and his chest was feeling fine. Actually, students, he was suffering from, author was suffering from cold. But as soon as I lay down, but as author tried to sleep, my sinuses filled, and sinuses means nose. His nose filled. He was not able to breathe properly, and my chest was odd, and his chest was feeling odd, means problem. I tried propping myself upright against the wall. He tried to help himself. Propping means help himself, support himself, and sit straight with the help of wall. But now I couldn't manage to relax enough to drop off. But he could not manage himself completely, that even he could sleep or even he could sit. That drop off means sleep. I could not put my finger on the reason. I could not put my finger on the reason means author was not able to get the reason that why he was having so much problem today. But I was afraid to go to sleep. But author was having a fear to go to sleep, means he was thinking to sleep, but he was thinking that suppose that if I am suffering from some problem, and if I sleep and sleep forever, then a little voice inside me was saying, his inner conscience was saying to him, alerting author all the time, that if author will sleep, I might never wake up again. Perhaps author will not wake up again, because it was very cold weather and author was having problem. So I stayed, means author death was also possible. So I stayed awake all night. That's why author stayed awake all the night. Satan took me. Satan, you know that driver's name. It is a driver name. Satan took me to the Darchen Medical College the following morning. They were in the Darchen city, and Satan took him to the Darchen Medical College next morning. The medical college at Darchen was new. So this medical college was newly opened, as newly started medical college, and looked like a monastery, and it was looking like a monastery, means temple. From the outside means outside the structure of the this hospital was, medical college was just like a temple, with a very solid door, which were having a very strong door that led into a large courtyard. And while the door was opening, there was a courtyard, means there was a area open which was you can say there was a hall thereafter after the door. We found the consulting room, and thereafter they reached to the consulting room is doctor's room, which was dark and cold. This room was very dark and cold, occupied by a Tibetan doctor, and here the Tibetan doctor was sitting actually, who wore none of the paraphernalia that I had been expecting. Who wore means doctor was the doctor was not wearing any of the paraphernalia. Paraphernalia means, students, paraphernalia is related to the things. Here paraphernalia means if you are doing any job related things. Author has thought that while he will go to meet the doctor, he will see doctor with his stethoscope and white doctor's coat, but this doctor, okay, in this hospital, medical college, was not wearing any type of, he was not wearing even his white doctor's coat, long pied coat. He was not having even a stethoscope. He was not having any kind of equipment which a doctor should possess. No white coat, for example, this is called paraphernalia. No white coat. He looked like any other Tibetan. This doctor was looking, he was a doctor, but he was looking like any other Tibetan, common Tibetan person with a thick pullover. That means a coat, you can say a long pied coat is pullover, woolen coat, and a woolly hat, and he was wearing a woolen hat. Means he was a doctor, but he was not looking like a doctor. His appearance was not a doctor. His appearance was like any other normal Tibetan person, common Tibetan person. When I explained my sleepless symptoms and my sudden aversion to lying down, when author explained to the doctor about his sleepless symptoms, the characteristics of the disease, that what he's facing, and his sudden aversion means hatred towards lying down, that he's not able to sleep even, he sought me a few questions. Doctor asked author to a few questions while feeling the wells in my wrist, and he was asking him questions also, and he was touching his wrist and trying to feel his wells, his pulse rate actually. It's a cold, he said finally, through Satan. Doctor told to Satan that it was cold, means author was suffering from cold. Why doctor told to Satan, not to author? Because doctor was speaking in Tibetan language, okay, and Satan is also from the Tibet, so Tibet, he could understand the language of the doctor. That's why, and author could not understand. That's why doctor told to Satan in Tibetan language that author was suffering from cold, a cold and the effects of altitude. Doctor further told that author was suffering from a cold, and it is the effect of altitude, means height. I will give you something for it, and he told further that he will give some prescription, some medicine for it. I asked him if he thought I would recover enough to be able to do Kora. Author's condition is so bad right now, students, that author is asking to the doctor that what doctor is thinking. If he means author would be able to, means author will recover from this disease, okay, and he will be able to complete his Kora, for which he has come. Kora, that he has come for the Mount Kailash Kora. Oh yes, he said. Doctor said yes, you will be fine. No problem. You will complete your Kora, and you will be fine. I walked out of the medical college, clutching a brown envelope stuffed with 15 screws of papers. Author came out of the medical college. He was holding a brown envelope, a brown color envelope, in which 15 screws of papers were kept. Screws of paper means, students, 15 pieces of small, small pieces of paper in which medicines are kept. दवा की छोटी छोटी पुड़िया, स्क्यूज, जिसमें मतलब 15 पुड़िया दवा ऑथर को एक इन्वेलप में करके डॉक्टर ने दिया था. I had a 5-day course of Tibetan medicine, and it was a typical Tibetan treatment, okay, and this medicine was having 5-day medicine. 15 screws means 5-day medicine, 3 screws per day, which I started right away, which author started taking right away as per the prescription of the doctor. I opened an after breakfast package. So there was a package which was to take after breakfast. Author took his breakfast and he took that, opened the package, okay, that is screws, small packet, and medicine packet, and found it contained a brown powder, and he found that this packet was containing a brown powder that I had to take with hot water, that author had to take with hot water. It tasted just like cinnamon, and this was tasting just like cinnamon, students, like it's a kind of a spice, dalchini जिसको बोलते हैं. The contents of the lunch time and bedtime package. So author took one after breakfast, and he had to take 2 more packets of medicine on 2 different occasions. One was after lunch time and one was at night at bedtime. So when he opened these 2, were less obviously identifiable. Actually lunchtime medicine and bedtime medicine were almost similar, that's why it was very difficult to identify them. that which is the lunchtime medicine and which is the bedtime medicine. But both content is small because the both small packages contains small spherical brown pellets. Spherical means round color, round shaped, actually round shaped. Brown color pellets means tablets. They looked suspiciously like sheep dung, and these round color, this round shaped small tablets were looking like sheep dung, जैसे sheep का dung हो उस तरह से. But of course I took them, but actually author took them. Author only thought that it was a sheep dung, but that was not a sheep dung. So author took that. That night after my first full day course, that night while author took his first full day course, means 3 time medicine in a day, I slept very soundly. Author had a good sleep, like a log. He slept just like a log, piece of wood, not a dead man, but not like a dead man. Once he saw that I was going to leave, Satan left me. Once he means Satan, driver. Samis felt here that author was going to leave, means now author will not die. He has recovered from his illness. Satan also left author to return Lhasa, and he also returned to Lhasa as his friend Daniel returned to Lhasa from city of Hor. As a Buddhist, he told me, and Satan was a Buddhist, actually Buddhist religion follower. So as a Buddhist, Satan told me he knew that it didn't really matter, actually Satan knew that if it didn't really matter if I passed away. Satan told author while he was leaving author in this Darchen city, and he was returning to Lhasa. Now students, you will be thinking that how author will return actually. So his Quora will take some few days, okay, and while author will return to the same place after completing the Quora to Darchen, author will take another vehicle, okay. So Satan is returning from here now. Author will become all alone right now from here. Satan told him that it doesn't matter him that if author had died, because author was very much ill. So Satan told that even if you have died, I had nothing to worry, but he thought it would be bad for business. But Satan further told that I helped you, I took to the medical college and I did your treatment because it was not good for my business. Because if you had died as a passenger with me, then no one would have preferred to come with me in future. That's why my business would have been affected. Darchen didn't look so horrible after a good night's sleep. After having a good night's sleep, Darchen was not looking a very horrible city now. It was still dusty, but this city was still very dusty, partially derelict, okay. Half you can say that little bit of derelict means a dirty city, and punctuated by heaps of rubble and refuse. And here and there you could find the heaps of rubble, means heap of dust, okay, garbage, and refuse means this city was not being cared by the authorities. It was a refuse city, okay. But the sun shone brilliantly in a clear blue sky. But sun was shining brilliantly, nicely in a very clear blue sky, and the outlook across the plain to the south gave me a vision of the Himalayas. And while author was looking towards the plain area of that portion, there was a mountain area, but a plain area, mountain plain area. While he looked towards southern direction, he could see the Himalayas, okay, the site of Himalayas very well. As you know that this all the places, this Mount Kailash and everything just situated near Himalayas. So author was not able to view Himalayas, commanded by a huge snow-capped mountains, okay. And this huge mountain was followed by huge snow-capped mountain, okay, Gurla Mandhata, okay, this is the name of a mountain, with just a wisp of cloud is suspended over its summit. And author could see that rest of all the sky there was a clear blue sky, sun was shining, but only near the Gurla Mandhata mountain there was a wisp of cloud, there was a piece of cloud suspended over its summit. Summit means highest place. If you see the highest place of the mountain, the top of the mountain, this Gurla Mandhata, you could have noticed few patches of clouds. The town had a couple of rudimentary general stores. The town had few rudimentary general stores, means a few general stores in which you could find that people were selling important things like rudimentary. Stores selling Chinese cigarette, in which the Chinese cigarette was being sold, soap and other basic provisions and other basic important things were being sold, as well as the usual types of prayer flags. In this general store, prayer flags were also sold because people would have come and they will go to Mount Kailash. So prayer flags were also sold in front of one man gathered in the afternoon for a game of pool, and in front of one of such kind of shops, men gathered in afternoon. It was afternoon time for a game of pool. Means they were in a pool and they were playing actually. It battered table looking supremely incognous in the open air, and there was a table basically in the shop or the general store that was a battered old table looking supremely incognous, looking very ugly, very bad in the open air, in this open air, looking not looking very well. While nearly women washed their long hair, the women were washing their, these are the sights which author is seeing while he's traveling on. Women are washing their long hair in the icy water of narrow brook, in the icy water, very cold water of the narrow brook river that was flowing, that babbled down past my guest house. Author was staying in a guest house, so this river was just flowing, babbled down, just it was just flowing uh, very close to the guest house. Darchen felt relaxed and unhurried, but Darchen city was looking very relaxed city and unhurried city where people were looking very relaxed and not in hurry. For me, it came with a significant drawback. But this city became a very drawback city full of demerits for me. There were no pilgrims because there were no pilgrims means author was only a single pilgrim to do the Kora, and alone it was not possible. It will become a bit boring. I had been told that at height of the pilgrim season, people told him that before while author decided to have this Kora, people have told him that which is the season in which a lot of pilgrims go to have the Mount Kailash Kora, and author selected the same season in which height of pilgrims means a lot of devotees come to do that. The town was bursting with visitors. People have told him that he will go in this season, so a lot of visitors you will find. Town will bustling with full. Town will be full of the visitors, of the tourists, of the pilgrims. Many brought their own accommodations. People have also told that in that crowd, many people will brought their own accommodation, means their own things, necessary things for accommodation, enlarging the settlements around its edges, and they set up their tents. And they have. It was told that from Mount Kailash to the Darchen city, edges of the Darchen city, there becomes a lot of tents. You could see a lot of tents which is spilled down onto the plain, and that covered all the plain. Means all the plain area was full of tents because so many pilgrims come. And in the same season, author came, but while he arrived here, he found that there were no pilgrims, there were no tents. He was all alone. I had timed my arrival for the beginning of the season. Perhaps author thought that perhaps it was by I had decided my journey little bit of earlier rather than the season, in the beginning of the season. But it seemed I was too early. But now to see the condition, author felt that it was too early to come here because he was a single pilgrim to go to do that Kora. Once afternoon, I sat pondering my options over a glass of tea in a Darchen's only cafe. There was only one cafe in Darchen, and in that cafe, Arthur was having a cup of tea, and while he was having a cup of tea, he was thinking also on his options that what he could do, because alone the journey was very difficult. The Kora will become very difficult. After a little consideration, after thinking for a time, I concluded. Author have a conclusion. Author decided they were severely limited. That options were very limited. There were no options actually. Clearly I hadn't made much progress with my self-help program on positive thinking. Actually, author believe in positive thinking, and it is said that if you will think positive, it will happen positive things with you. But here, as author will stick to the basics of his self-help program of positive thinking, but this positive thinking also was not going to make much difference in his present situation because he was a single pilgrimage right now to go to the Mount Kailash. It was not a very good thing. In my defense, it hadn't been easy with all my sleeping difficulties. Actually, author said that in my defense, I have nothing to say. It hadn't been easy with all my sleeping difficulties, whatever the sleeping difficulties I faced in the Darchen city, because my blog knows. But however, I looked at it. But author says that I looked over it means I dealt with the sleeping problem because he visited the Darchen Medical College, and he solved his problem. Okay, I could only wait, but author could only wait actually for the arrival of few other pilgrims. The pilgrimage trail was well trodden. While he saw the trail means track, the path which was used by the pilgrimage, that was well trodden means to see the path, it was seen that too many too many pilgrims, too many devotees have gone on that track, but I didn't fancy doing it alone. But Arthur was not fancy to do it alone. The Kora was sensational, the Kora was seasonal because parts of the route were liable to blockage by snow. The Kora was just done in season. Okay, it was a seasonal. It was not possible to do in all the seasons. Okay, especially it is done in summer season because the route of the Mount Kailash was believed liable to be blockaged by snow. That it would be blocked by snow. So while it will be blocked, it is not possible to go on. I had no idea whether or not the snow had cleared. Arthur had no idea that whether the snow on the Kora path had been cleared or not. But I wasn't encouraged by the chunks of dirty ice that is still clung to the banks of Darchen brook. But he could see the Darchen river. He is staying in the guest house right now, in a room in a guest room right now, and from the guest house he saw that Darchen river was having pieces of ice in it, and these pieces of ice were not encouraging. Okay, because the pieces of ice while he saw in the Darchen river, he was quite sure that while he will move further on the path of Kora, he could find ice. Okay, since Setan had left, because now Setan has also left Arthur, he went to Lhasa. I hadn't come across anyone in Darchen with enough English to answer even this most basic question. Arthur said that I hadn't find any single person after Setan who could speak with me in English, and I could ask this very basic question. What is the basic question? That if I proceed on the path of Mount Kailash till further, then is the ice available or not? This even basic question was not being answered by anyone because no one was there to understand English. Okay, all speak in Tibetan language.